J1 Knows Hoops, and I'm here to give you some of my mid-season predictions for the NBA regular season awards. And let's start off with Rookie of the Year. I definitely think the first overall pick and Victor Wembanyama should get this award. He's averaging 20 points, 10 boards, and 3 blocks. Those 3 blocks are just so remarkable, especially for someone just now transitioning into the league. And with his height and skill set, he'll definitely become one of the faces, especially with the hype around him. And he's lived up to that hype by already averaging a double-double and a tremendous 3 blocks. And he'll only get better as time goes on. But he's definitely showing his worth right now already as a rookie. He should definitely win Rookie of the Year. My most improved player definitely goes to Tyrese Maxey. Everybody wanted to know, will he step up with James Harden out, with now Joel Embiid out? He's carrying the load, actually, averaging 25 points and 6 assists, which is an improvement from last year as he averaged 20 points and 3 assists. And he got his first All-Star appearance just because of how he was playing this year. So I definitely think he should get the most improved player just because he's shown the most improvement and got that All-Star nod with it. My 6th man of the year, there's a lot of different candidates I was choosing from for this. I really love Malik Monk and Karis LeVert. But I think Tim Hardaway Jr., just his role for the Mavs and being consistent from those previous years and how he's shooting he's averaging 17 points on 42% shooting from the field and around 36 to 38% from 3. He's just going to be a key player to help out Luka and Kyrie make a run in the West and climb the West, which I do think the Dallas Mavericks will do with those additions of Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington. They seem like a real threat. Now, moving on to my defensive player of the year. I know we really don't want to give him his 4th, but he's playing some of the best defensive basketball throughout his whole career. And from his stats he's showing now of 12 boards, 2 blocks, and around close to a steal a game, Rudy Gobert definitely should win Defensive Player of the Year. He's got Minnesota playing some great basketball on that side of the ball, and he's got them as the highest-rated defensive team this year as their first in defensive efficiency. And I definitely think Rudy Gobert deserves this award this year too. For Coach of the Year, definitely going to stick with Minnesota. Chris Finch in his 4th season, he's shown gradual improvement, but he's blown out of the water this year. He's got Cat and Gobert playing well together. He's got Anthony Edwards completely unlocked, and he'll continue to get better as well. And the Minnesota Timberwolves are sitting at 1st in the West with a 39-16 record, and I don't really see them slowing down just because of just how well they're playing great team basketball, and I think Chris Finch deserves that credit. Now for the MVP award, my favorite was Joel Embiid, especially before he got hurt. He was just on a tear, especially from last year, and he just elevated that. I also like Luka and Jason Tatum, what they're doing this year. But I think the person who deserves it the most is SGA. He's averaging 31 points in back-to-back seasons. His full stat line is 31 points, 5 boards, and 6 assists this year. And if you look at the Thunder, they're 2nd in the West, and they have no real vet. And you could kind of say SGA is the vet, but they have no real vet in that core, and they're doing some special things, and they're just making some noise in the West. And I just believe SGA, the way he plays, he's just so unguardable, and he's showing you that consistently with another 31-point averaging season, and he'll continue to get better as well. And he's becoming one of the faces of the league and one of my favorite players. And it just goes to show you that he's just got that type of bag that can just take over games.